So we're out creek walking again today, and I don't know how visible that is with the glare right there. It looks like we got potentially an insulator. Someone try to hold on for just a second while I try to dig this one out. Hopefully it's gonna be whole. It's feeling pretty good. Sorry for the bumpy ride there, folks. Let's see if I can get it with my hand instead. Oh, man, that was really in there. But that's a beautiful one, though. It's a Hemingway. It's in great shape, though. It's got a few little knocks out of it, but I bet that'll still display pretty well. But that's a good start for today. I've been through here a bunch of times and I never found that before, so that's always a good sign. But let's get back out here and see if we can find some more. So I've come up on a bottle that looks to be the right size. I'm thinking it's a Coke. Hopefully you can see it through the glare there. That should be able to pick it up. I'm gonna pick it out right now. And we'll lay it on the bank and see what we got. Okay. Oh, it's a smooth one, so that's real modern. We'll leave that one there and maybe get it on the way out. And we'll keep going back out here and looking for some more. There's a good view of the creek today. It actually splits. I just came down one creek right there and they converge to make one. But I'm going up this side now, see if we can find something. Let's see if we can look through the glare. I got us another Coke here. Can't tell if it's embossed or not. The top is sheared off. It is embossed though. So we'll pull it over here and see if we can get an idea of the age on it. Okay. This one is a patent office, so it's not too terribly old. And it is from Knoxville, Tennessee. So you can see there's top is sheared off, but it might be good to, the base is in good shape. You could probably cut that one right there and make a good drinking glass out of it. We'll set that one aside and come back and get it on the way out. I have my backpack, but I'm saving it for the best bottles that I find. So we'll get those later. But all right, we're heading back up the creek now. Well, we didn't make it, but maybe like 15, 20 feet. And we have another hobble-skirt Coke right here. We'll pull it out and see if it's embossed and see if we can get an age on this one as well. A lot of Cokes through here, which that's always a good thing. Let's see. Man, that's got some really bad creek grime on it. But judging by the bottom of that one, it's going to be a patent office. And that one's from Cleveland, Tennessee. We'll set that one aside as well and come back and get it. It's got a little bit of a lip chip, but that shouldn't be too bad. Still a nice bottle. But we'll get back to it. So we got one that appears to be broken. And yep, it is a debossed Dr. Pepper. So where it's broken at, let me see if I can get that stabilized real quick. Make sure there's one heel chip in it right there. I was gonna say we could make a drinking glass out of it potentially, but it's broken down too far. But I like finding these. I think they're a pretty bottle. And we'll set it aside, see if we can find some more, but I really enjoy those. They're just a nice solid filling bottle and nice design. It'd be really nice to find one of the embossed. They're from, I believe, before 1933 roughly, somewhere around that time frame, so they're even older. Let's lay that one there, see if we can find some more. So I'm in a good little catch point right now, and the main reason I turned it on, I have a hobble skirt right here, but if you look right here, I found a bowling ball. If it wasn't too far from my car, I'd probably take that thing back with me. Let's go ahead and get the hobble skirt first. Let's see, that one is unembossed, so that one's a little too new for what we're wanting. But over here, I also noticed some more jars, bottles that we could pull together. I don't think they're too terribly old. Well, let's See if I can get a hold of the jar at least. Yeah, that looks like this to be a pretty basic food jar. But over here, I can't quite tell from the swirl if that's a Pepsi or potentially a churro, but being how tall it is, I still am not certain what that is. Because it doesn't quite have the Pepsi swirl to it. Like it cuts off too short. Maybe it's an older Pepsi or a more modern one that I'm not aware of. It's got a broken lip though, so we'll probably leave this one to catch on the way back. And while I got you on here real quick, I see another bottle right over here. I can't tell how old it is. Probably another 1970s time frame. It looks to be a hobble skirt Coke, one of the larger ones. And it is unembossed as well. But I usually like to take the larger ones back with me. It doesn't look like it has any heel damage or chips off the top. So we'll leave that one there and catch it on the way back. And we're gonna go up the stream a little bit more and see if we can find something else. So we switched locations. Everything was too new over in that other spot. And this spot may end up being the same. So I can't tell if this is a Coke or a more modern Sprite. But I figured we'd grab it together to kind of get an idea. And yeah, that is a more modern Sprite right there, the no deposit. I don't know if there's really a market for these or not. But still kind of a nice bottle. Nothing special though. But we'll put that one to the side and see if we can kind of get an idea if this place is going to produce anything older. I'm seeing some more modern bricks and cinder blocks in here. So it may not date back too late or too far. But I think we'll have a better idea once I get on down the stream and walk a little bit more of it. We just started, so let me get back to it. And if I come up with anything else, I'll let you know and we'll kind of have an idea of what we're dealing with. So I've got something right here. It's got a good shape to it, kind of on the smaller size. I figured we could pull together. I haven't seen any embossing just yet. Let me pick it up here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be very old. I think it's actually from the 60s, so we'll put that one on the side and get it on the way back out. See if we got anything a little bit older down through here. That size up there really got me though. I was hoping that was something older, but maybe there is something still in here that's a little bit older that we'll find in just a moment. So after a hard day's worth of looking, it looks like I finally have come into a pretty good spot. Everything right now I'm about to show you is broken. We found what I assume was a vase. It's got a really heavy bottom, but the sides are pretty thin. Over here, we have something, I think it was a Dr. Caldwell's. Yep, Dr. W.H. Caldwell and Company. And then right here, it's broken. Yeah, this one escapes me right now. I can't think of it. I think they're relatively common, but they're a nice cobalt color. And just right back down the stream from me here, I also found a 1915 Coke that was broken. So this little bar and what I found the last little stretch is giving me some hope that we might be into some old stuff. But let me get off here and get back to looking. And if we come up with anything old, I'll get back with you. So I'm up on the next sandbar. Well, dang. I thought I had a whole cream jar for you here, but no, it's broken. Let me see if I can wipe off the bottom. I can't quite tell what that says. It almost looks like it says wood lore. I can't quite tell. But yeah, it's broken, so we'll leave that one here and get back to looking. The next one I get back on here with, hopefully it'll be a soda for y'all. But I'll be back here shortly. Well, it ended up not being a soda, and it literally ended up being seconds ago. But I found a nice little marble here. Nice red and white swirl. Probably from 30s on through the 50s if I had to guess from that style. I'm no marble expert though. But it's pretty. I like to collect these, and I think my boys will like to play with them when I get enough of them. But alright, here's an idea of what the creek I'm looking at is. it's got tons of broken glass on these rock bars. So that's why I'm so hopeful that we'll end up having at least one whole bottle in here at some point. So let me get back up into here and look in some more. And if I find anything else, I'll get back to you. So I just turned this over and it looks to be, oh, nope, it's broken. I was gonna say it looks like it was in good shape insulator, but the top's broken out of it there. So well, you win some and lose some with that. You just never know what you're gonna pull, if it's gonna be broken or not. But hey, if you need a lunchbox, I found you one also. Well, let me get back to it down the stream here. I'm heading back to a deeper spot. Well, wait a minute. While I got you on here, I think I just found a little cork bottle. And it's embossed. That's awesome. What is that? Slick Perfume, New York. We'll take that all day. That's a cool little find. And I missed that on the way up here too, so I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for more things. That's a cool little embossed perfume. And look right here, you can see some of the glass right here has been in the sun so long it's turned purple. I know certain glasses will do that. I think a lot of bottle hunters like that as well, but I haven't found anything whole that's purple just yet. But let me get back to hunting here. Maybe we'll find a little perfume or something along the way. So I was able to get this bottle rinsed off just a little bit, and it looks like it says Selic Perfume, New York. So earlier I was a little bit off. And also wanted to show you this little cream jar that I found. I found a large version of this not too long ago, so that's kind of cool. Kind of looks like a little ice cream cone, or cup rather. And it says made in the USA on the bottom. So this is turning out to be a good little day. Nothing crazy yet, but we'll take both of those. You can see it's just a small creek, but it's producing. It's in an older part of town. I wasn't having much luck in those larger creeks, so I decided to try something new, and it's paying off a little bit. And just gotta keep our eye out for any type of old sodas. That's what we're really after. But I collect a little bit of anything, especially if it's old. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I take it home with me, and you know, hopefully have a plan for it all. Maybe sell some of it, keep some for a collection display. Don't know yet, but we'll keep looking, see if we can find anything else to go along with it though. I was walking along the creek here, and I noticed this bubbling of water right here. I'm assuming it's water coming out of the ground. I don't smell any gas, but I know not most gases don't have a smell. So, I mean, I guess it potentially could be a gas making it bubble up like that. But I imagine it's probably just an underwater spring coming out. But I thought that was cool. That's the first time I've seen that here in the creek. We're on a new stretch of the creek, so that explains why it's new to me. And, you know, we ain't having a whole lot of luck finding whole bottles on this stretch. But we've been mixing it up today, trying to find, you know, that right mix of old with finding actual whole pieces. We're still on that search right now, but I'm seeing a lot of broken glass. So if I find anything that's even remotely whole, I'll probably jump back on and give you a shout, but we'll go from there and see if we can find anything. So we got our first find in a bit. It looks to be an orange crush, but the reason I'm picking this one up is it's actually embossed. I have yet to find a whole embossed orange crush. In the areas I'm looking, they're just always broken. But I'll probably take that back with me just because, you know, it's the most complete one I found so far. But it's a good sign right there. I'm happy with that. We got another Coke right here that appears to be broken. I'm gonna lay down the orange crush and see. So it's just a patent office from Dalton, Georgia. And that's pretty standard. Where I'm at right now, I'm not too terribly far from Dalton. Looks like some type of old hot sauce. So yeah, we got a lot of glass showing up right here, so that's a good sign. Let me navigate through this treacherous mess up here, if I can keep my balance, and I'll get back to you. So I'm back with you again. I got a bottle here. Sadly it's broken, but it looks to be some type of Art Deco, and it says Orange Drip. Seems like I may have heard this brand before, but I'm not too familiar with it. I have to do some more research on it. I like the style of the bottle though, that's pretty cool. I guess it's supposed to be drops, but yeah, you can see it's missing a big chunk out of the back there. I might take that back with me just because it's the only one I've ever found, but man, it would have been nice if the thing had been whole. I'm on a roll when it comes to guns. One real one and 2 fake ones now in total. This one's got pretty good engraving and everything to it. Let's see if you can see that. Hopefully the camera focuses. It looks like it says Brave, and the whole thing appears to be metal. Yeah, you can see it better on this side. Brave. Yeah, it's a nice little cap gun. Very small, of course, but you know, it is a toy. But that's cool. I'll add that to the other one and start me a collection, more or less. And I didn't show this earlier. Oh, gotta watch my step. But of course, you know, it wouldn't be another day without a cream jar, and this one's a Pond's. So I think that's like my 3rd or 4th one for the day, and I have no idea how many total I have now, but quite a few. But I like them. Eventually maybe I can try to sell them for like a penny a piece, who knows. But all right, let me grab my Orange Drip over here and we're going to call it a day. We've been out here all day looking in so many different creeks and trying hard to find those bottles and anything else that's interesting. But we're going to give it a break and go home and get something to eat.